Hi everyone, welcome to the Frugal Rules YouTube channel. Please click on the red subscribe button and leave your questions below. Today I'm going to answer a very important question that a lot of people are asking right now. Where is my stimulus check? If you're concerned that you might not receive the full amount, stick around and learn where the income phase out begins. I want to say right off the bat that I realize that this is an incredibly thrilling topic. Really. So buckle in and hang on tight. By the end of the video, you should know exactly where your check is, so keep watching. As you already know, the government is sending money to help people weather the COVID-19 pandemic. We received our money into our bank account a few weeks ago via direct deposit, but not everyone has. Many are asking, where is my stimulus check from the IRS? The first reason you might not have your coronavirus check yet is because the government is sending them out in batches. The checks are not coming out all at once. The first round of stimulus checks went out the week of April 13, 2020. If you use direct deposit when you file your taxes, like my wife and I do, you can check your bank account to see if the stimulus money is there. If you don't use direct deposit, that might be why you don't have your check yet. If you're frustrated, I totally get it. If you qualify for the stimulus, don't worry, it's on its way. You will get your stimulus check soon. You can actually track your check and verify the status right now. If you're not sure whether or not you will qualify to receive a stimulus check, keep watching because I'm going to show you how to know whether or not you qualify. Your first step is to go to the IRS's website and click the Get My Payment page. If you have trouble finding it, there's a link to it below. To see where your stimulus payment is, click the blue Get My Payment button, then click the blue OK button. Enter the required information, and then click the blue Continue button. A screen will pop up telling you where your stimulus check is and when you will have it. Now, you might get a message saying the government doesn't know where your stimulus check is. Don't panic, and don't keep checking the status. The site only updates once per day, so you will have to wait until tomorrow to check again. If you know your stimulus money will be direct deposited, just check your bank account each day to see if it's there. Another question people are asking is why they are seeing a payment status not available message when they go to track their stimulus check. There are several reasons for this. You might not be eligible for stimulus payment, or you might not have filed taxes in 2018 or 2019, or you might have completed the non-filer form. I'll get to that here in a second about what that is, but the IRS hasn't processed it yet. Or you could be an SSA or RRB Form 1099 recipient, SSI or VA benefit recipient. In that case, you can't use the tracking tool to see where your payment is, but rest assured the IRS is working with your agency to process it. Remember, the Get My Payment site is updated once a day. If you receive an error message saying payment status not available, just try again in the morning. There are other errors and messages that you may see when you try to track your stimulus check. I cover those messages in my post, Where is my stimulus check?, which you can see in the links below. So if you're trying to track your check and are still having trouble, check out that post and then come back to watch the rest of the video. Another reason why you might not have your stimulus money is because you didn't file taxes. The coronavirus stimulus check goes off of information you provide on your taxes. You qualify based on the most recent taxes on file with the IRS. That means if you have not yet filed for 2019, the IRS will base your check on your 2018 taxes. However, there are some individuals who do not file a tax return. If that describes you, you still qualify to receive the recovery rebate. First, you need to complete the non-filers form from the IRS. There's a link to this form below. You should fill out this form if your income was below $12,200 for 2019 or $24,400 for married couples. The good news is that there are no fees for this, and filling out the form allows the IRS to process your stimulus check. The IRS will ask you to create an account, but that is totally free. The post, which I link to below, walks you through how to fill out the form, so if you're looking for help, check out that post. That's a lot of information, but it's worth it because it will help you get your stimulus check. When you're done filling out the form, you'll receive an email from the IRS saying that they are working on processing your stimulus check. Let's move on to how much money you should expect to receive. Each adult who qualifies for a recovery rebate check will receive up to $1,200 in stimulus aid and up to $500 per qualifying child. For example, my wife and I have 3 young children. We receive $3,900. Let's say you're single. You'll receive $1,200. Again, the IRS will use your most recent tax filing to determine if you qualify under the stimulus check requirements. If you have already filed for 2019, they will use that information to process your check. If you have not filed your taxes for 2019, the IRS will use your information from 2018. You might still be unsure as to how much money you will receive, so let's cover that in a little bit more detail. The first thing you need to know is that there is income phase-outs to receive the recovery rebate check. If you're above the income phase-out, your payment is reduced by $5 for every $100 above the adjusted gross income phase-out, or AGI. For example, if you made $1,000 over the phase-out limit, you will receive $50 less in your stimulus check. Your annual income must be below $75,000 if you are single, $150,000 if you are married, and $112,500 if you're filing as head of household on your taxes. You may still receive a partial rebate with an income below $99,000 for singles and $198,000 for couples. The phase-out limit for heads of household depends on how many children you claim. All right, you made it through it. That incredibly thrilling topic. That's enough for me. I hope you find this information helpful. If you're anxious, take a deep breath and know that you're not alone. We're truly living in historic times. We will make it through this pandemic, but it will take time. The economic stimulus checks are a much needed injection of money for countless Americans. If you're asking yourself, where is my stimulus check? Follow the directions in the posts below to determine the status. Okay, stay safe and use the funds wisely. If you want to take the next step and figure out how to spend your stimulus check, I have a video on that too, so make sure to check that out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I want to hear from you. How are you going to use your funds? Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more content.